Welcome back, everyone, to another installment of Mr. Eric Reads. Whether you're joining on YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram, two simple words for you: thank you. Guys, it brings me so much joy to do this every night, and it brings me even more joy knowing that you're here to listen. So, if you have friends that aren't on us yet with YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook, please encourage them to do so. I really enjoy reading these books for everybody, and I want to continue to promote literacy throughout McDuffie County so that you young readers out there become future leaders. Tonight's book is another book that was gifted to me to read, for me to borrow from Miss Michelle Williams. This book is called The Boy Who Wouldn't Share. And this book is by Mike Reiss. Again, I think it's another good story about how our actions sometimes when we don't share, we don't act kindly to our friends, how it kind of negatively impacts us. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let's find out what happens with the boy who wouldn't share. Edward was a frightful boy who wouldn't share a single toy. Even with his sister Claire, Edward simply would not share. She could not ride his rocking horse. "That's mine," he said. "Not yours, of course." She could not wear his wizard's hat. "That's mine," he said. "Now give me that." She could not hug his teddy bear. "That's mine," he said. "Why should I share?" She could not even touch his slinky. "That's mine," he said. "You'll make it stinky." And as for his blow-up Frankenstein, well, you know, "It's mine," he said. "It's mine, mine, mine." Edward went into such a rage if she went near his hamster cage. His truck, his duck, his train, his bike, a doll he didn't even really like, his hockey stick, his bowling ball. "They're mine," he said, "and I want them all." You could just see Edward's little smile from somewhere deep inside the pile. When Edward's mom came in with fudge, Edward found he couldn't budge. His mother didn't see them there, so she gave it all to Claire. But Claire knew it was only fair to share her fudge with Teddy Bear. Edward knew that he'd been crabby, grouchy, grumbly, greedy, and grabby.
"Share my toys?"
said Edward.
"Take them, hold them, hug them. You can break them."
And Claire, who did not hold a grudge, helped him out and gave him fudge.
"I'm sorry,"
said Edward.
"It's my fault. It's mine."
And wouldn't you know it, the day turned out just fine. The Boy Who Wouldn't Share by Mike Reiss. Again, just like with last night's story, there's a lesson to that story. And even though Claire had a lot of reasons to still be mad at Edward, he never shared with her, he took the hat off her head, wouldn't even let her go near things. Even though those things happened, Claire knew that the right thing to do, regardless of Edward's actions, was to help him and to share with him. Which is why it is so important that you remain kind to everybody that you meet and that you are trying your best to be a good friend. I love it. I love reading. Please come back again tomorrow night. Enjoy your Wednesday evening, and I will see you guys in the hallway.